What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up for so. JBRISKO, not know when we so. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, what up y'all? We are back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to a woman tell a story time about how her ex passed away while fibbling and fabbling with 3 females along with his son. Okay. Now, I don't think him and his son was dibbling dabbling. I think him and his son was dibbling dabbling with these women, but together. I'm not sure. That may be the case. That may not be the case. We're going to go ahead and get into it, all right? Look, I ain't going to hold you no longer. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're going to get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
Okay, since it's been a few years, let me just do a disclosure. I am now married, happily married. So yeah, got the best husband ever. Anywho,
Okay.
but I want to tell y'all, give y'all the story time about how my ex having a with his son and 3.
Okay. It's his son, not their son. It's his son. Okay.
So me and this dude, we was together for approximately about 3 years.
Okay.
Maybe 4 years, roughly, right? Planning future together, planning life together, like, yeah. We had broke up a few times on and off throughout the relationship because of him. He was a serial cheater. I would always take him back. Hell, at some point, I even started bringing bitches home so he could just be faithful. That's that's a whole nother story for another day.
How many of y'all like that?
So fast forward to the night where
Anybody out there who want to save your relationship so much to the point that you know your partner is a cheater, a serial cheater, they gonna go out, they gonna get it, they gonna do it. I don't know if they be lying about it or telling the truth about it, but either way, you know they gonna go out there and get it. To the point to where you say, you know what, you ain't gotta go out there, let's hand pick them, let me pick them, let me choose, and I go ahead and bring them home for you to dabble with. Anybody experience that? Y'all let me know in the comments.
he ended up dying. So at the time I worked the nights, doing security, 12 at night. I still do security, but at that time I was working overnights. So I was working from 12 at night to 8 in the morning. So we never went a night of me being with him without talking. Fast forward, his son comes home from prison doing 10 years. They never really had a bond because he was in prison previously before the son was even born for a murder case. So now this is like their time to connect with each other, have father-son
They bonding on another level.
time. But when you know your man, you know your man. So that particular night, he just kept telling me like, oh, I'm so tired. I've been running with my son, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, all right. But he said it like 3 or 4 times throughout the conversation. When you know your man, you know. Like, I'm like, yeah, this ain't normal, whatever. My spidey senses did go up, but I'm like, you know what? Let me not be a nuisance. Let me just let him bond with his son. Let them have their time, whatever.
Okay.
I get off at 8 o'clock in the morning. I end up getting a phone call at 7 some in the morning with his cousin on the phone telling me that he's dead. Never crossed my mind that that was going on, whatever that was going on that went on. I thought that somebody shot him. I thought for sure that somebody shot him because he's a big dude. He one for none. He's a kind of a high head. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm internalizing that's what went on. I get out west, me and my daughter, we go out west or whatever. Get to the crib, he in a room, dead as naked on the bedroom floor. So I asked the son, which is his junior, like, what happened to my man? The son drops his head because he couldn't even barely face me to tell me what exactly happened to his daddy.
Y'all ain't called the ambulance. Who y'all call when somebody die? Y'all ain't called them people? Let me see. Who you call when somebody die? I ain't never had to call nobody when somebody died, okay? But I know for sure you gonna call 911. Okay, then they gonna tell you, okay, we gonna have somebody out with the da 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 so that they can actually pronounce the person dead, and then whoever you call after that, and you get all technical after that. But y'all just gathering around the body. That ain't how that go, right? Y'all let me know in the comments. I don't think that's how that go.
Okay, guys, this is gonna be part 2 of how my ex died having an orgy with his son and 3 kids. All right, when I left off last, I was telling y'all when I got out west, when they told me that he was dead. Now I'm at the crib, he's in the room dead. The son is sitting on the couch, whole family, whole generation outside.
Okay.
So me and my daughter arrived. I asked the son what happened to my man. He drops his head immediately. Instinctively, I already knew what was going on. When I realized that ain't nobody shoot him, the son goes on to say, oh, me and dad had some females over here last night, and they was having a good time. And when the girl, I guess, was with his daddy, woke up and realized his ass was dead, she went out there and told the son. So she goes and tells the son. Meanwhile, he had a few guns in the crib. She took all the guns and left, right? Okay, cool. So now...
And what she do that for?
I'm just kind of in shock. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like still processing it, but not really. It feel like a dream. I'm like, I asked the sister, like, let me go see my man. Because in my mind, I'm just thinking I could go in there and wake him up. And this is just going to be an embarrassing moment. And it's going to be over with. So I go in there and I'm just peeping the scene. It looked like it was a fest in the room. They so bad. The sheets was off the bed. Like I said, he was on the floor on his back, clutching his chest.
And how long has it been since he passed?
Like in a pattern, I guess he got up at some point and realized what was happening to him, or knew something was wrong with him, and he stood in one. It looks like he stood in one spot, and the blood was just pooling in that one spot because it's like drop on top of drop of blood. So now I'm in there just like looking at the scene. I see the towel, the wet towel on the dresser where he wiped off from having sex or whatever. So I see that he got like stuff coming out his nose, and like it looked like an overdose situation, right? Okay, cool. So I'm in there like just trying to process everything. I'm wiping his face off. I wiped his face off with the towel that he wiped.
Why are you touching him?
Because that's what the you get. But back to the matter. So I'm trying to clean it up because it just looked like some crackhead was going on. So I'm trying to clean up the scene. Like, I don't want these people to, like, even though he's cheated on me multiple times, even though he's did me dirty multiple times, like, I always took him back because he always like buy me a car or do some shit like that or whatever. So I'm just trying to clean up the scene, process everything. And then I hear my daughter, like, she texts me like, Mom, they got you up, blah, blah, blah. We finna leave. And I'm just still in there looking at his dead body. I'm laying. Okay, guys, this is going to be...
If something did happen other than like a heart attack or whatever, wouldn't that be like tampering with evidence? You're not supposed to touch anything. You're not even supposed to be there. The police is supposed to be there. The ambulance is supposed to be there. You're not even supposed to... I mean, you can get called third or second after 911, but how long this man been in here allegedly unalive, and y'all in here cleaning them up and moving stuff out the way and switching stuff up? Like, how? Why? Somebody in the comments said, how long was it before the police were called? Everybody saying facts. Like, we trying to see at what point did you say the police told you to back up? Part 3.
So this is gonna be part 3 of how my ex died having a with his son and 3 babies. Okay, so now I left off at the part where my daughter texted me like, yeah, Mom, we finna go. These bitches got you fucked up. But I'm just in shock or whatever, so I'm like, ignore the text. But then I just hear my daughter like going the fuck off like, bitch, y'all got my mama fucked up. This nigga want shit without my mama. He ain't have till he met my mama, which is all true. So, all right, okay, cool. Like, so now I get up No, I'm lying. I left at the park. So the police officer come in the room and tell me, hey, the family's requested for me to come outside the room. And I'm thinking to myself, like, request for me to come outside the room? Like, I'm the only motherfucker that really held this nigga down since I've known him. Like, like everything in his life went up when he was fucking with me, because he was like living in a shitty ass apartment. He didn't have no car. Like, I was going out west to like pick him up. Potential type nigga. Like, okay, maybe if I work with him and help him get on his shit, get his credit straight, blah, 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 he'll be somebody. All right, fast forward. Okay, so now I leave out the room because, like, now my daughter going off at his sister. Sidebar, sister never really fucked with me. Bad built, ugly, teeth gated, fucked up looking bitch, right? We the same age, but this bitch look 10, 15 years older than me. So I already kind of sense that she never really fucked with me. She just dealt with me, right? So I guess she telling my daughter, hear her telling people like I'm just grabbing shit, like I'm just going around his house grabbing shit. First of all, grabbing what? All the shoes, mostly all the clothes, all that shit he had, I brought. Why the fuck would I want some big ass Jordan, some big ass shit? Like, I didn't touch none of that shit. Like, I'm just really like processing, like making sure I'm getting all my shit that I left out of there. So now my daughter going off at the sister like, fuck you, you fat ass bitch. You ain't shit, and that's why you cheating on your nigga, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. All right, okay, cool. And then we get ready to go back home, cause like everything is just so much. I'm just like, I can't believe his sister just really tried to play with me. Like, bitch, you know what's up. You knew your brother wasn't like really on shit for real until he got with me. But that's a whole nother story. So now I'm on my way back home. Like, I'm crying. I'm distraught. Like, I'm about to die with his ass. And I'm just processing everything just like, damn, this nigga really died. Like, it's different when a nigga really cheat on you something, then you can like get closure, but it's like, I get no closure. Like, he's dead. It's over. Like, now I'm thinking about like, damn, who was the bitch he was with? What she looked like? I thought about looking her up to like try to talk to her and ask her like what happened. But my mama like, there's no point in that shit, Quita. The man dead. He cheated on you again. He died. Whatever. Let his ass be. So now, mind you, I told y'all my daughter and the sister was having words and shit. So like, a few days, maybe a week or so go past. Like, I'm just drowning in my sorrows. I'm crying. I can't believe it. Like, okay, this is going to be part 4 of how my ex died having with 3 bitches and his son. All right, so I left off at the part. Like, I'm distraught. I don't know what to do. I ain't heard nothing really from his family. Nothing. I just feeling like I've been played. Like, damn, I done been in family manager. I done been in his mama house damn near every Sunday. We playing card games, like family type shit. Like, me and this man was together for years. His mama
3-4 years
adore me. So I'm like, damn, I ain't hearing nothing from nobody, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just like, just taking it all in. Like, fuck it. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. Right? So now fast forward, a couple of days pass. The sister calls me. Not big nurse, big money, big real estate. So she called me. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Oh, his insurance, he wasn't paying his life insurance. He ain't got no insurance. His insurance lapsed. Oh, y'all got to call Big Mama, huh? So I tell her ass, I'm like, okay, just send me the information to the funeral home or whatever, and I could discuss with them.
Right. That's how you do that. That's exactly how you handle that.
Nobody in his motherfucking family.
Exactly. Exactly.
They ended up doing the funeral, but I did like his clothes and shoes, what have you, right? Okay, now we at the motherfucking funeral, right? I left out a part. So all his exes is like inboxing me and shit now. Now he dead. Every bitch want to tell a side and tell a truth. And I told all them bitches, y'all need to go die with him. Because y'all wasn't playing in that man's face when he was here. So don't try to inbox me and tell me shit about y'all now. So one of the bitches that was in his inbox, that was in my inbox, showed up at the funeral. A lot of them that was, showed up at the funeral that was in my inbox or whatever. So this one particular old bitch, hard feet, crusty feet ass bitch, she just wanted to be so included so bad with him. And it was just weird. The bitch was walking around with those shoes on. That's some out west, Chicago, out west type shit. But that's a whole nother story. So, you know how they tell, like, you gonna get in the line, get up, stand up if you got something to say at the funeral. So I'm looking at the sister like, is you really finna let this bitch, after I done told you this bitch that inboxed me talking crazy, talking about she got sex movies of us and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. So you really finna let this bitch get up here and play in my face? And this bitch ain't contribute not one dime to this funeral service.
The sister don't care about you?
No clothes, no shoes, no none of that shit. Okay, cool. So This how I roll. Where you act the fool, that is where I'm a clown the fuck at. Cause bitch, I don't give a fuck if Jesus was standing right there himself. Bitch, don't play with me. So the funeral goes on. All the bitches going up to his casket. They falling all out, dying all over him,
acting a
rolling all over
fool.
the floor, all this and that. Okay, cool. So I'm sitting there. I done brought the whole out south with me because just in case they want to be on some bullshit, let's do it. All right, so now we sit at the funeral, we out the bam. So now it's time for Crusty Feet to get her ass up there. Now I look down and I tell her sister, like, y'all really finna let this bitch get up here and do it? Okay, this gonna be... So this gonna be part 5 of how my ex died having with 3 bitches and his son. This goofy bitch get up, right? Okay, cool. But this the same bitch that was in my inbox telling me she got porno movies of us and what I want her to do with it. Bitch, post it. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Make me famous because I was getting down. I was getting down. But that's a whole nother story. All right, so now I look at the sister like, damn, y'all really finna let this bitch get up here and play in my face whole time? Like, this bitch ain't contribute 1 cent. Like, are y'all okay? Even his baby mama stayed in the back, minding their business, right? Mm-hmm. So now she gets up there. I'm thinking she gonna say some shit genuinely towards the family, condolences. This bitch get up there talking about, oh, I met him in this year in 1999, whatever the fuck she said. I politely told that bitch, you better keep it cute, ho. I said it again. I said it louder this time. Bitch, you better keep it cute. The whole motherfucking church.
You said that in church?
Talking to shit. Here come the son, everybody like,
that's crazy.
The son come grab me, like trying to pick me up and walk me out to my son. No, you need to calm down. Here come the cousins, everybody. Oh, we not finna do this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Put them to rest. I didn't go to their repast. I had my own repast. We did our own thing, right? Mm-hmm. Fast forward now. Now I'm keeping in touch with the son. I ain't really fucking with nobody else but the son and the grandma at this point. You know, I'm just sending her all the videos that we took. We was in Jamaica, all the trips. We was in Texas. All that shit I'm sending to his mama, right? Now the son still coming to get up with me, right? Mind you, this is his junior, his only son. He's still coming to get up with me and shit like out south. So by that time the toxicology come back because I'm like, what the fuck happened? This nigga done took some motherfucking fentanyl. Like, I don't know if he thought it was an ecstasy pill or whatever, but
the son?
That fentanyl fitting his all. Goddamn it. All right, so the son's still coming around. No big deal. You know, I'm just sharing stories with the son about me and his daddy and blah, 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 this, that, blah, whatever. But the son, like, starting to get weird towards me. Like, saying freaky shit and, like, man, I just need a woman to slut me out. I just need a... It went from, like, being, like, mother-in-law and son-in-law, or as I'm saying that right, y'all know what the fuck I mean.
Not
like,
in-law, but step,
yeah. My son or whatever. And then, like, eventually, like, daddy wasn't even in the ground a year. This nigga tried to fuck me.
What?
The son, his junior, his namesake. Talking about some, he'll pay me $500. Don't tell nobody. Anybody got to know. I just blocked the whole motherfucking family.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm back, bitches. Now, let me just say thank you for all the love. I did not expect this video to go this viral. 1 million people, y'all nosy as a bitch. But I am a good storyteller.
We are.
Like,
we are.
I don't know why. My whole family is funny as fuck. That's how we are. So, but fun fact. Why this funeral is recorded, y'all? I have to find this video, like, so y'all, like, see that this shit really happened. Like, the whole fucking funeral was recorded. So I'm from the south side of Chicago. He is from the west side of Chicago. And the church that his family had the funeral at, they record funerals for some reason. I don't know why, but... So you see me in the hard feet, bitch, get into it. All of this is caught on camera. So anybody that's saying it's fake, this is actually facts. You see me telling the bitch, I stand up and tell the bitch in the middle of the funeral, y'all better keep it cute, blah, blah, blah. I left out one funny part, though. So when I was telling the bitch to keep it cute at the funeral, like, yeah, bitch, you better keep it cute, when she got up there, the pastor gonna say, you ain't disrespecting me, you disrespecting God's house. I told they ass, fuck God's house. Bitch, y'all play with me, I'ma play back. Y'all got me fucked up. Then the son drugged me out. But yeah, I have to find this video. I don't know how. I guess I gotta go back and look on his obituary to see like what church it was and this, cause then y'all know who he is, cause y'all so thirsty to see a picture of the nigga. But yeah, the shit is hilarious as fuck. I can laugh now, baby, because back then I was done. I was crying, snot tears every motherfucking day for months, probably a couple of years after he died. But yeah. All right, it's no part 6. I'm going to move on to the next story time to some more positive shit. Bye.
What?
Okay, my TikTok family, I got some bad fucking news. We cannot post a video of the funeral because you could see his whole body in the video, essentially. I thought about it like, yeah, I want to, but even then, even now, to this day, out of respect for his mother, fuck everybody else, but out of respect for his mom, I'm just not gonna post that video. It's just too much. I think the story time was enough. All right, family, I'm gonna move on to the next story time. Maybe I'll tell y'all how I met my husband. That is some romantic ass shit. All right.
So she now has a husband. This man was not her husband. This was just her. Whoop-de-whoop. And they were dealing with each other for 3 to 4 years. Now, she did go to her story to post him, to reveal who he was. Let's take a look at that. So here's a picture of just him. That's just how he looks. Let me see if I can go back to the other one. Boom. Oh, this happened in 2021. Okay, his name was William. Let's see if we can find a funeral. Don't act like y'all don't want to see what she said. Now, I'm not for all that cursing and saying, you know, forget God's house and all that. I ain't for all that. People do it. People do not care. It is what it is. But I'm not for that. She had a little kiki moment. It just is what it is. But let's see. 2021. New Home Missionary Baptist Church. Okay, we found a church. 9 times out of 10, the church probably. This is in 2021. Yeah, this is around the time. We know the pandemic did what it did. And shoot, after 2020, people started to record and live stream because folks just wasn't comfortable coming out of their house. So let's see if we can find the video of the funeral. It may take some time, honestly. I'll look for it. If I find it, we can come back and we can talk about it and see exactly what happened. But for now, I'm gonna let it be. But yeah, this is what he looks like. This was his little celebration of life flyer. And that's him, y'all. So what y'all think happened? It obviously got wild. It reminded me of that movie. Dang, what's the name of that movie? Somebody's Game. Gerald's Game or something like that. Did Gerald actually pass away, or he was playing the whole time? Because it was called Gerald's Game. I ain't seen that movie in a long time. Basically, him and his girl they went out of town or whatever, started getting busy. And then boom, like he basically had like a little heart attack or something like that. Passed away. The girl was tied up. The door was unlocked. I got to go see how that movie ended. Because was he BSing or did he really pass away? But either way, he just fell on top of her. She tied up. They in the midst of woo-wop the bamming. And she had to pretty much survive. She had to figure out how to untie herself, figure out how to get some water, figure out how to get a phone, call somebody, get some help, figure some things out. But yeah, they obviously was having a real good time. The time was had. It was a really good time had. Him and his son had a nice ex-con time. They was in there doing it. Okay. And it's crazy that the son came, not even a year later and was trying to do something with his dad's girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you talking about you ain't got to tell nobody. Like, who do you think you are, sir? I was in a whole relationship with your dad. And 3 to 4 years, some people basically say they were basically married. That's weird. That's weird. That's nasty. That's unacceptable. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this story time. And if y'all find the video before me, let me know. Y'all know y'all can always send me videos and topics and recommendations in my inbox on Instagram and on TikTok. All right. All of my social media names are on the intro of this video and also in the description box down below. All right. So look, that's all I got for you today. If you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Run it up was up. JBRISKO, I know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.